And we're back for part 4. Hope everyone's good. Sorry for the abrupt cut off on the last one. I ran out of time on the recording on the PlayStation. So we're just going to literally pick up right where we left off. I didn't get to ask this one last thing. Yeah, right, on we go.
By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You'll have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
Shelter immediately.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
Right, so we're just going to log back in when it will let me. It's disconnected itself. There we go. Give you space to watch. Hope everyone's been enjoying the series so far. Obviously just getting started, but yeah, just enjoying it so far. It's been decent to do. Hope you lot are all enjoying it as well. Give him a shower. Gotta be done.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this.
What weapons do you have?
We've issued you a number of blood grenades. They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of Doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training. If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared.
What kind of BTs are there?
According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And when the dust settles, there'll only be a giant crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens, or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it. All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
So let's take on the order. Defeat the BTers near the former geophysics research lab and deliver the prototype MP bullets.
All right, Sam, you good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Right, we'll just go to there. Just going to place those grenades in the grenade pouch. And we'll do just an extra few flood grenades. And a PCC. And we'll just get rid of some of this stuff because we've got a bit too much on us now. Place these in the private locker. That'll do. And we're off. Out on another journey together. Finally going to face some BTs now. That's an ancient fossil. Let's put that. Let me know in the comments if you're playing yourself and what you're thinking. I'm really enjoying it. It's been good. Oh, we don't want to go up over there. Oh no, we can. We could just go up there. Perfect. Distance is definitely a lot less in this game compared to the first one. A lot more to the point. Nope, gatequake.
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
Get out of the way of that. We're all good, it's over. We survived. Also, let me know if you think I should do Mafia next. I'll definitely be doing Dying Light the Beast. But yeah, just let me know if you want Mafia as well. Another legend, leaving a ladder. I'm wondering whether we even need to go up there. I'm going to stick to my guts and just go this way. So that's where we've got to go to defeat the BTs. And that's the delivery. So right, we'll head over to the BT. So maybe I should have gone that other way.
enough already.
Construction process now complete.
We'll just give it a quick upgrade. Okay, I don't think we can upgrade it yet because we don't have the metals. So my cargo is going to get wrecked. Right, so they said them blood grenades work, so let's make sure that's equipped. And I'm ready for them.
Chiral density has fallen, but remains above similar range.
Taking them out nicely. And I got plenty more for the rest of you. Right, there's one around here as well. Let's go get this one. Lurking around. Where is it? Oh. I said I was ready, but I wasn't. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. We should have to keep equipping these. Where is it? Oh, I keep missing. I hope I've got enough of these now. It's a good job I crafted those extra ones. I've been completely done over here. Right, now we've run out. Let's get the next one in. You get 3 in each, that's alright. There we go.
Ambient chiral density has fallen to within normal range. BT threat neutralized. Please deliver your cargo to the research lab. You are too far away from your cargo.
Yeah, don't worry. I was meant to build the time fall shower here. Can I build another?
Good. That'll do it.
Construction process now complete.
Now we'll go and drop off the cargo. I'll just get rid of that. Proper relaxing playing this game. It's nice that there's a bit more action, but I don't mind this. It's just nice.
Real sick of this shit.
Just gonna double check I'm going the right way. Yeah. Yeah, we are.
I will be gone tonight.
Yup, it's got some weight to it.
Everything's done for a while, and I will be silent in the fire and the night. We will be dancing like this.
Huh. So that's the place, huh?
And we've made it.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders? Very nice. Very nice indeed. One glance is all I need to tell it's in great condition. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
We now have MP bullets, which are effective against BTs. Nice.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down. Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose. Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Right, we'll do just that then.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, the kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gatequake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
It's go time. Right, we're just going to go straight to the surface and we're just going to take this thing out.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
Right, we'll have an MP rifle. And Another round of these. Right, so top up a facility stockpiles by recycling unwanted equipment or storing materials. Try doing this if a facility doesn't have enough of the materials you need. Right, so I can't be carrying all this while I'm doing this fight, so recycle. Right, what can I recycle? Gonna be pretty easy to just get another ladder. And then I think I'm just gonna offload some stuff. Once I've got my grenades and my gun, I should be alright. Which I don't, so let's go back and get the gun. So it's the MP assault rifle, which is there. This is hard, isn't it? How many of these can we have time? quality. There we go, all done, sorted. Some proper action there, man, that's decent.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Right, let's head back then. Made short work of that. Yeah, so I'll continue just dropping the episodes once per day. Let me know if you want me to do like double episodes as well at any point. I think for now I'll keep it at one a day, but it just depends what you guys all prefer. I'm easy. Oh, they're both damaged, are they? how we make it.
I want you to know that we appreciate you. Hey, Sam. I've been waiting for you. Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day. Thanks, Sam.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'm a brave handler level 2. Apparently.
I gotta say, Sam, you're looking pretty beat. You know you can borrow the private room whenever you want, right? Don't kill yourself for our sakes.
Order completed. Well done.
Right, let's get rid of some of this stuff. So we've got the used blood grenade, which we'll recycle. Used blood bag, we'll recycle that, because why not? I've not had a need for this yet. I've seen a few about, but I'm just going to recycle it. Another used blood grenade for recycling. We'll just fabricate some boots quick time. And now we can get rid of those other boots. Where are they? There's the equipped ones. Here they are. We'll recycle those. And we'll just jump into the private room, and then I think we'll just think about wrapping up in a better position than the last episode though. Yeah, I've got a feeling for the next few episodes this is really going to start getting going, and I'm looking forward to it.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family? Right.
Right, so what we're going to do, in fact, we'll just see how much further we can go.
I have gifts
I've got
for
an
you.
hour, you see.
A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach.
Right, so I'm definitely going to have to stop there. I'm literally about to run out of time. So yeah, thank you to everyone, and we'll see you for the next one very soon. Thank you.